Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Happy Sunday. Happy Mother's Day to everyone. All of the mothers, godmothers, pet mothers, in whatever way you define yourself as a mother. Happy Mother's Day to you. Bonus moms. I am headed to Petco this morning. I am dropping Gizmo off, as you kind of see him hopping around the car in the background, to get groomed. It's time. Uh-oh. Hold on a second. Put my seat down. So I'm dropping Gizmo off to get groomed. It is cloudy today in the DFW. I don't know if it rained last night, so I don't know if we're supposed to get rain today or not, but it's very cloudy this morning. And I'm gonna drop Gizmo off, and since I will be over by a few stores, why not pop in? I always just pop through Ross and see what they have in their home section. Sometimes they have some, cute stuff. So I'm gonna pop through Ross and see what they have in the home section. There's also, what else is over there? Hobby Lobby's over there, but Hobby Lobby's closed on Sunday, so I won't be able to go to Hobby Lobby. What else is over there? There's a Marshall's, I think. Y'all, I don't know if it's just me. Some people love Marshall's. Two places that people love: Marshall's and Target. I don't ever find anything in Marshall's or Target for whatever reason. I guess they just don't have stuff that I like, I guess. But I don't ever find anything in Marshall's or Target, like ever. I walk in and I always walk out empty-handed. Those are just not my places. I don't know, but there is a Marshall's over there, and I think that's about it. There's a Buc-ee's over there. I'm trying to think if there's anything I might want from Buc-ee's, but Buc-ee's does have like some cute home stuff, but I've gotten a couple of little things from there, but nothing major. But yeah, so I think that's what I'm gonna do this morning. I actually got up this morning and cleaned my refrigerator out because it was time, and I might do a Walmart pickup today, because once I cleaned my refrigerator out, I realized that it's time to do a restock. When I put the stuff back in that I was keeping, it wasn't too much in there, so I was like, it's time to do a restock. So yeah, I might do a Walmart delivery today. But that's what I have on the agenda for today. Gonna call my mom and talk to her. And, oh shoot. Okay. My bad. Y'all drop down. But I'm gonna call my mom and talk to her today, and that's about it. That's the only thing I really have planned today. And cleaning, that's what I'm gonna do, because yesterday I didn't get to do any cleaning yesterday, because I went out yesterday morning and I got my car washed my car, and cleaned it out, did all this stuff, and then I came back and I just ended up watching TV. But I went, a friend of mine, shout out to Courtney if you're watching, had a book signing on yesterday, and so I got a chance to go to that. It was so nice. I'm so proud of her. I put a pic from that from the book signing yesterday, and also a picture of her book in case you want to purchase it on Amazon. So I'll put that on here as well. But it was a really nice book sign. I'm so proud of her. Courtney is one of the ladies that I met in Africa last year. I went to Africa. Some of y'all might not know. I went on a trip to South Africa last year, to Johannesburg. And I met some phenomenal women, and Courtney's one of those women. She's from the Dallas area, so those of us from Dallas, we might get together every once in a while and just kind of hang out. So so I was so excited to go support her yesterday, and it was super nice. But after that, I came home last night and I didn't really do anything. So yesterday, outside of that, it was kind of like a relaxing day yesterday. So I'm going to make up for that today and clean up. So I started by cleaning out my refrigerator this morning, and then I'll finish cleaning up the kitchen and all that tomorrow. I need to do some laundry. So that's my plan today. Once I get back home, I'll probably be back. It's 9 now. Gizmo's appointment is at 9:15. So I'll get there, probably get back home about 10. Like I said, I'm just gonna probably go glance through Ross, and that's about it. Trying to decide if I'm gonna get some breakfast or something, because this is feeling like a don't cook day. I don't know if I want to cook anything today, so I might just stop and get some breakfast at what's over here? I gotta see what's over here. Chick-fil-A is over here, but Chick-fil-A is not open on Saturday, so I mean on Sundays. So I gotta see what else is over here. I wouldn't mind going by McDonald's. But anyway, we'll figure it out. But that's my morning. That's been my weekend. So not a whole lot going on this weekend. Not a lot. But I feel good. I feel so good. Lately, y'all, I just feel good. I haven't felt like, I've been at peace. Like, I don't feel overwhelmed. I like the pace of my life. I've always been, I thought about this the other day. Since I would say high school up until maybe like a few years since the pandemic, from high school up until the pandemic, my life was always like this. Just always. I always had several things I was doing. I just always running, always toiling. I don't know. I had this mindset, I think, of, you know, Kesha, you're not married, you don't have children, so, you know, you gotta work, you gotta, you know, make sure that you got enough money and put up, you need to make all the money, and you need to work all the jobs, and you need to I did have that mindset that, you know, that's what I was supposed to do. And so I just always had a whole lot going on in my life. And I still got things going on now, because I'm a full-time, I got a full-time job, and I'm a student. And so that's enough. And now, you know, I've started YouTube. So still got some stuff going on, but YouTube is actually just enjoyable to me. It doesn't feel like work. It's just enjoyable. I don't necessarily have myself on a schedule where you gotta post this many times a week, and you gotta do this and you gotta do that. I just pull out the camera and record what I'm doing sometimes, you know, so it doesn't feel like work. I enjoy it. It doesn't feel like work. And even the little editing part, you know, I don't do any phenomenal editing, but even the little editing part, I enjoy doing it. So it doesn't feel like work. Going for so long, but when the pandemic hit, it slowed me down, and it slowed me down to the point to where God could really deal with me about rest. And he really began to deal with me about rest. I read a book about rest. God led me to a book that was speaking about rest, and he literally had to make me do it. Like, he had to make me sit down during the pandemic. And I remember I was even during the pandemic, I was like, you know, counselors were in high demand during the pandemic. So I was still working, trying to work 2-3 jobs and stuff, you know, during the pandemic. And he told me to let it all go. He was like, let it all go. All of it. Let it go. And I did. I kept my full-time job. That was it. And during my full-time job, at the time, I wasn't working hard at all. So I was basically, literally, I rested for like 2 years. And I had never done that in my adult life. And once I actually calmed down and got to the point where I could actually rest, now you can't get me to just you can't get me to fill my schedule up like that anymore. Like, you just cannot get me to do it. I'm not going to, you know. So I realized the value of rest. I realized what it does for my mind and for my body and for my emotions and everything. So it taught me a whole lot. And I also realized that my inability to rest was a manifestation of my distrusting God. And that's just the truth. If I feel like I gotta make it happen, I gotta do it, then how much room am I leaving for God to open doors and make ways? And if we insist upon doing it for ourselves, God will let us do it. He'll let us do it. And yeah, He'll let us do it. If we insist upon doing it for ourselves, He'll let us do it. And this is the funny part. Through that rest, in that resting and just sitting still, I had a dream one night. I wasn't even considering looking for another job, right? I had been working all these, jobs and making all this money or whatever, and trying to make a lot of money. And in that rest, as I was resting, I had so many prophetic dreams during that time. I was dreaming. I really was. And one of the dreams that I had was a dream that gave me confirmation that it was time for me to move from the job that I was working at the time. And in that dream, I saw the man. In the dream, I saw the man that I work for now, our big boss. I saw him in the dream. And I didn't know who he was. And I really didn't know what the dream meant. At first, I had to do a lot of research and stuff. And then I figured it out. I was like, oh, okay. I was like, so that was a job. That meant I was moving to another job. That's what it was. So, career. And so I saw him. So that caused me to start looking for jobs and everything. And I found the posting for the job that I am currently working in now. I'm working now. But that job was a major increase in my salary. It was a major increase in my salary. And I said that to say this. I was working the first job, making a lot less money, and I was working all these side jobs trying to, make a better life for myself, because I am a very growth-minded person. I'm not the person that's just going to be like, oh, okay, I have this, and this is it. I don't have a this is it mentality. I always know that there's more, and I always know that there's better, and I have no problem working for or pressing towards better. I'm always going to do that. That's just how I am. But during this season, it's like God just began to just lead me and just let me know, you're trying to toil and make everything happen for yourself in the way that you feel like is the right way. But if you just rest in me, I'll give you the game plan. I'll give it to you. I'll give you what it is you need to do. I'll show you where you need to go. I'll show you what job to take. I'll show you what jobs to apply. I'll show you all of those things. And when I tell you, I mean, and because of that, I am living very comfortably, and I no longer feel like, oh, I gotta have this job and that job and this job. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm definitely want to get into some investments and investment opportunities and things like that. Got some things on my mind that I'm working towards. But I'm realizing that in order for me to have the blessings of God, the abundance of God, it doesn't mean that I have to work myself ragged. It doesn't mean that I have to toil all the time. So I appreciate God for that. I am literally in a place of rest. You know, I used to always be like, oh, I'm planning to do this. I'm going to do this. And somebody asked me at the beginning of this year, or towards the beginning of the year, so what are your, aspirations for this year? What are your goals? And I said, I really don't have any. I have desires that I have up before God. And that's what I have. Desires that I have up before God. And as He leads me to do certain things, and because He does, He'll let me know. He doesn't let me miss out on opportunities. He doesn't normally let me miss out on opportunities. He'll show me what it is I'm supposed to do, and where I'm supposed to go, and how I'm supposed to live. So I'm just appreciating God for that. I am in such a place of peace and rest, and I'm glad about that. I'm really, really glad about that. I'm really happy about that. So yeah, we're at Petco, y'all. We're at Petco, and I'm gonna go take this little scraggly looking dog in here. What? You know what? Let me show y'all the books. They're right here. Let me show y'all Courtney's books. So this one is Stout's Road, The Road to Beauty. And it says a journey of healing, restoration, and how an encounter with Jesus at 8 years old saved my life. And I know a little bit about her story, y'all. I'm telling you, it's worth a read. It's worth a read. She's very, very, she loves God. She's anointed. She's an anointed communicator. So I would really suggest you get this book. And then I got this one. It's the Prophetic Dreamer Journal. So I bought that one as well. A comprehensive journal for prophetic dreamers. So, and it kind of has the little pages, like if you have a dream, where you can write the dream down, you can kind of categorize it, emotional state and thoughts, dream summary, interpretation. So this is really awesome. I've been doing a whole lot better about writing my dreams, but I usually put them in my phone. I get up, if I have a dream that I feel like is a prophetic dream, or even if I don't know if it's a prophetic dream or not, I get up, and what I do is I journal them in my phone, and I write all those things down. But yeah, those are the books. So I know Stout's Road is on Amazon, but I don't know if the Dream Journal is, but it might be as well. So yeah. But anyway, let me take Gizmo in here, and then I will see y'all in a minute. I might take y'all into Ross with me. All right. Okay, y'all. Gizzy is at the groomer. Y'all, where I go in there? I couldn't find Gizmo's leash this morning. And so normally he's pretty, chilled out dog. Why he take off running in this store? It had us running after him. I'm like, come on, Gizzy. He usually does not act like that. He gonna act like that this morning because he know I had no leash. Acting a nut. We had to chase his butt and get him to go into the groomer. But anyway, he's there. Ross does not open until 10. I thought Ross opened early. But anyway, this one doesn't, I guess. It doesn't open till 10. It's 9:26. So I'm not finna stay over here. So I may or may not make it to Ross today. I'm trying to decide if I want something to eat. Or do I want to just cook something when I get back home? Questions. They need answers. Kinda don't want to cook. I kinda don't want to cook. So I think I'm finna find a McDonald's. It gotta be a McDonald's around here somewhere. I hate this. So I think I'm gonna find a McDonald's around here somewhere. Get me a little breakfast biscuit or something. Alright, so let me Google and see what the closest McDonald's is. And I'm gonna call y'all back. Okay, y'all, so I found it. It's one about 5 minutes away. So I'm going to McDonald's to get a breakfast sandwich and yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I don't think I want any coffee. I really want me a Coke. That's what I want. A Coke Zero. That's what I got a taste for. Okay, I don't really have anything to say. I'm still actually a little sleepy. I could have stayed in the bed longer, but I had to get Gizmo to the groomer, so I will see y'all later. Happy Mother's Day again. I hope everybody enjoys their Mother's Day. I hope your children, or I hope your children just dote on you today and love on you and make you cry and all that good stuff. Okay. Y'all have a great day, and I will see y'all later if I do anything interesting enough to record. Okay? Bye-bye. Y'all look at my baby. Get back down so they can see you. He looks so good. Well, that's that on that. You gonna come back? Okay. Look, be still. You look so handsome. And you smell good. And you smell good too. All right, y'all, we headed to the house. Okay, y'all, so I did end up going to Ross and Five Below while I was waiting on Gizmo to get finished. So I want to show y'all what I got. So I got this DKNY long little summer dress. I've been on dresses lately, y'all, just something that I can just throw on and be carefree and not necessarily have to put an outfit together. Just throw on a dress and some jewelry and head on out the door. So I like this little dress I saw. It's a DKNY dress, and I want to say it's an extra large, and it was $19.99, and I think it's cute. It's made well. It's got pockets on the side, and I thought it was cute, so I just picked it up. I walk past. When I go in Ross, I always just skim through the dresses to see if I see anything that I would like. So I bought that dress, which I thought was a good little find. And then I got this little rug just to go out on my back patio. This will be the rug just you step out on when you go outside in front of the door. Because I have my big rug is, I want to say if it's not exactly like this, it's very close to this. So it'll match the bigger rug that I have out there where my patio furniture is. So I'm going to put that down there. And this is the bathroom rug. I've been waiting to find for Ross to get something. See, I have to wait things out at Ross because you can get it and you can get it for the cheap. So I wanted something soft, kind of like this. So this is kind of like the carpets that I already have in there, but it's this is the one that goes on your bathroom. Around your toilet. I'm sorry, that goes around your toilet, and then you got one more long one as well, so which is good because that's exactly what I needed. So they had it today. I was like, eventually they're gonna get it. And I think, how much was this? This was $15.99 for the 2-piece bath set. And I think this rug was like $6 or something. Yeah, $5.99. This rug was like $5.99, the little small rug. Okay, so that's what I got from Ross. And then from Five Below, I got Gizmo this little bed. These beds are at Five Below are like $5.55. And the reason I really like them is because I have bought Gizmo like $30 beds, $40 beds that were like cloth. But he tears them up. He'll sleep on them for a little while and he tears them up. These are like that outdoor material, so he can't tear it up. So this is like kind of the same material as the two. He has two of them outside, but I really, really like it. And he can't tear them up. So that's what That's why I like these. So this one is actually gonna go in his big kennel. So, cause he sleeps in his kennel at night. So this is gonna go in his big kennel so he can have something to sleep on. And then when I put like cloth and blankets and stuff in there, he tends to tinkle in them. So he likely will not use the bathroom on this one. So we're gonna see what happens. But anyway, but I try to get stuff he can't tear up, cause I'm like, and which is funny. I was been buying all the expensive stuff, but these 555 beds at Five Below are the ones that he has had for a long time. So I got him another one of those. And then I got some tweezers, because yeah, I got pairs of tweezers, but for whatever reason I can't find none of them, and I need some, because I got this one little hair that grows under my chin and I have to keep plucking it out. All right, and I bought Gizmo a harness and leash set, and it was $10, and these tweezers I think were like $2. So those are the little things I picked up today, and I didn't spend much money at all, so I feel good about it. All right, okay, so I'm outside now, and so as we can see, it is the exact same as the one that I have out here. So these are the mats that the owners left out here. So these are the ones that they left. So I'll put these probably in the garage or something. But I'm gonna go ahead and put this one down. And it is an exact match to the one I already have. I figured it was, but I wasn't 100% sure. So yep, so got that one down. And I need to come out here and sweep off this patio and stuff. But these are the other little beds that Gizmo uses. Let me move this back because it's getting rained on. But these are the other little pet beds or whatever that he has out here that are weatherproof. So when he comes out here, he can lay on these. But that's where we are. All right. So that's where we are. I need to come out here and clean that table. So it's an exact match. As you can see, y'all, my garden is getting some real good rain weather today. It's getting some really, really good rain. Yesterday and today. Sound like that dog over there singing. So we're getting good rain weather. I got my little pot out here and see if I can catch some of that rain weather, but rain water, but ain't nothing going in that pot. And I don't have like a big open bucket. I need to get me like a mop bucket or something so I can catch some rainwater. But yeah, so it's getting, my garden should be getting some good rain today. Yep, it's getting that good rain out there, y'all. And look at my plants getting taller. You see? They're getting taller out there. Now this one on the left, I don't know. It's the only one that's got a couple of tomatoes on it, but it's not really, I don't know. It looks like it's not getting bigger though. But we're gonna have something going on in a minute. All this good rainwater.
This important prophetic subject, because just because God has spoken does not mean you will come into that experience. There are a number of reasons why many believers, in spite of the prophetic season, the advantage of the season, they will remain in lack and want. They will remain beggarly. And I want to run through some of those reasons I wrote there. Are you ready? Number one, these are the factors responsible for poverty, for lack, for want. In spite of the fact that the Bible says that the Lord is our shepherd, and as such we should not be in want. The first reason I gave you, and I'm repeating it now, is ignorance or incomplete knowledge of God's financial system. You want to put that down very quickly. The first reason why believers are incapacitated and limited economically, in spite of God's economic program for the excelling of the saints, is that they are ignorant of God's financial system, or they have incomplete knowledge. So the first reason is ignorance or incomplete knowledge of God's financial system. Very quickly, let me give you number 2. The second reason why many believers are in poverty, they are in lack and want, is the absence of value that is needed and useful. Please write that down. That's a very, very important point to note. Lack of productivity. What is productivity?
I'm settled in and I am attending church for the day. There is Apostle Joshua Selman. He's out of Nigeria. And I'm attending church in Nigeria today. But I really enjoy his teaching. He's really good. But that's about all I'm probably doing today. I'm going to clean up, of course, clean up and do some laundry and stuff throughout the day. But I think that's about all the activity that I'm going to have today. So I hope you all are enjoying your Mother's Day. And I will see you all in the next video. Bye-bye.